Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'll be sharing my blazer outfit ideas, styling blazers for autumn 2020. Now, I would say blazers are probably the hardest working pieces in my capsule wardrobe. I tend to go for classic, elegant styles in the nicest fabrics that I can afford so that I can extend their longevity as long as possible. Let me share my first outfit of how I would style my blazers for autumn 2020. Now, if I'm having a bit of a fat day, blazers are actually brilliant coming to the rescue because you can do so many different distraction tactics with them and the elements that you style into that look. I love flares. I think they're really flattering. These are actually from last winter, so I will link some of my favorites in the description box below. But in this look, the very nature of flares is just generally very flattering because of that sort of scoop at the hem. They're also really long, which helps elongate me a bit. Being in black is obviously more slimming, and as an added bonus I've added really high boots underneath just to lengthen me even more. But the whole point of my bottom half is to kind of blend into the background. Because I've got so much going on my top half, your eye is naturally attracted to that area. So this is one of my favorite blazers, done in that herringbone tweed shade. Now, I've actually deliberately left my black bra underneath because I quite like to see a tiny bit of that lace peeping through, and I've also added a long gold necklace, which again just draws your eye to this area away from my hips, which on my fat days I definitely don't want people to look at. One particularly on-trend way to style your blazers this autumn would be to pair them with a mini dress. Don't worry too much about the length of your dress. Is it coming up to the same length as your blazer? I really don't think that matters too much. So my dress, for example, is coming slightly lower than where my blazer falls, and I think that's fine. Hopefully shows you that pretty much any dress would work. I think you could go with a print, something quite bright, something shorter than this, something longer than this. It's really a case of having a bit of a play with the dresses you've got in your own wardrobe and trying to figure out which ones work and which ones don't. If you're unsure if something works or not, just take a mirror selfie. I often do that and have a little look at those photos later on my phone. And with a fresh pair of eyes, it seems to give you a really clear idea of what's working and what's not. So it's a good idea to have a look through your own wardrobe and have a play with all the dresses that you've got and pair them with blazers. It often works out that the dress that you really don't think will work actually looks the nicest. Now, if you watched my video the other week where I was creating my autumn capsule wardrobe, you'll have seen me debating whether I keep this Reformation midi dress in my capsule wardrobe for autumn winter. Since that video, I've been having a bit of a play with it, styling it with lots of the pieces in my current wardrobe, and actually I found so many different outfit ideas. I'm really glad I kept it in. I should maybe do a video on that, of how many ways I could style this one dress. Do let me know in the comment section if that's something you'd like to see. So with this one, I've just added a skinny patent belt at the waistband just to break up that fabric. As you can see, when you add the blazer, it just helps accentuate your waist. Now, obviously this outfit would work with the black blazer, but you don't just have to think about the most obvious choice. Trying something a little bit different can often be even nicer. So I've nipped in my waist with the bow, added tights to keep that line nice and streamlined, and little ankle boots just to add something a little bit unexpected on my feet. I would use my Pollen bag with this outfit and probably just wear it over my shoulder to keep it all really casual. I really like the mixture and the contrast and balance really of a crisp white shirt against light wash denim. And adding a blazer into the mix not only completes the look, but I think it elevates it a notch or two as well. Now, I could have used pretty much any of my blazers into an outfit like this and know it would work. But I've gone today with my clay version because I wanted to keep it really soft and relaxed and quite neutral tones. I've done a turn up on the jeans to make them feel super relaxed, but then added my heels and my Pollen handbag to polish it back up again. So a mixture of fabrics and styles, when blended together, I think it makes a really nice look. So for this next look, I've gone with a classic smart workwear look, but with a little bit of a twist so it still feels like me. Now, because the skirt is quite detailed, you've got these buttons running down the front here, I really like to keep the rest of the outfit quite simple and elegant and classy. If I went too extravagant with my top here, I'd find it a little bit fussy with button details on the bottom as well. So try and think about contrast with the pieces you've got in your wardrobe. Something detailed on the bottom half, go with something simple on the top, and vice versa. Now I think the trick with pencil skirts is that you can really get away with more oversized blazers. The slimmer you go on the bottom half, the more oversized you can get away with on the top half. Just think about the contrast you're making, not only with the color of the skirt, but also the design and any details it might have on it. Now, as we go through and get to those colder months, I would absolutely wear this with tights as well. But as we're still very much in that transitional period, I decided to go with bare legs for this look. In this next look, I wanted to show you how you can very easily turn a blazer look from day to night. So as you can see in this first outfit, I'm just wearing classic ballet flats with those quite tailored, smart trousers. They actually came from H&M. They're made from tencel, so a really beautiful feel. A bit silk-like actually against my skin. And then underneath, I've just gone really laid back, very simple with a white vest top. And then really the star of the show is of course the blazer, because it's got a lot of detail on it and that sprinkle of gold. So absolutely smart enough to wear for work or smarter occasions that you might have to go to. But say you're at work and you're going for drinks afterwards and you really don't fancy taking a whole change of clothes with you. Just by changing your heels, you can elevate the whole look in more ways than one. So obviously, adding my gold heels has given me some height. That's the first thing. The gold, I think, ties in really nicely with the gold on the blazer. Now, the one thing I did do with this outfit is take the chain off my little Paris 64 bag. There was too much gold going on and it felt a little bit try-hard and matchy-matchy with the gold necklace, the gold detail, the gold shoes, and oh, I've got a gold chain on my bag. It's a bit too obvious for me. So just by taking the chain off and turning this into a clutch bag, it feels a bit more subtle, which is definitely more my cup of tea. Super chilled doesn't have to mean super scruffy. And hopefully in this outfit, I'm proving that blazers could be priceless in your wardrobe because they mix and match with just about anything. Now we're having a bit of a last minute flurry of sunshine, so I haven't managed to get my sandals in the attic just yet. So I've paired them with a very chilled out pair of grey joggers and just a white t-shirt underneath. Now if it was super warm, that on its own would be very much my kind of style. But if I suddenly needed to elevate the outfit quickly without having too much time to think about it, just grabbing a blazer and throwing it on top of something so simple can actually really work. The wool fabric of the blazer instantly elevates that very simple cotton with the joggers and the t-shirt. The tan handbag obviously ties in really nicely with my sandals, but I think the structure of it and obviously that color of leather really brings the whole outfit up a notch or two as well. So back to the outfit I was wearing at the beginning of this video, and this is probably one of the easiest looks to recreate. I've just got a t-shirt, a nice tonal blazer, a pair of light wash jeans, and a pair of light pink flats. Now if you're new to wearing more oversized blazers or you're not really sure how to style it, one way to kind of take the weight off, so to speak, is to get your hair up out of the way. It's a really simple trick actually, because generally oversized blazers are quite top heavy. Just removing the weight of your hair, for instance, from around your face and being able to see the line of your neck really helps elongate you again when you're wearing something a bit more oversized. Now if you wanted to elevate this outfit, you could very easily switch in heels, maybe a blouse instead of a t-shirt. Lots of different ways to sort of play with this look as such, or possibly a jumper too. I think that's a really nice look underneath the blazer as we get through to those colder months as well. What it often boils down to when creating the perfect outfit is the quality of the pieces that you use. They don't need to be over the top. They don't need to be made from pure silk. They don't need to have cost you £500. But if you buy the highest quality you can afford, that will absolutely shine through and enable you to wear a very, very simple outfit because they're beautiful fabrics. They just speak for themselves. I really hope you liked this video and I've given you some inspiration with my favourite ways to style a blazer this autumn. I would love to hear your favourite look in the comment section below. And don't forget to head over to Kenzie as well, which I have linked in the description, to check out that IPL handset that I have been raving about in this video. Don't forget, if you're not already subscribed, it would be really lovely if you could do so, and make sure you press the all notifications button when you press the bell. I will be back in a couple of days with another fashion styling video for you, so hopefully you will join me then. Take care.